Before time, before words, before light, there was only cold. It did not know itself, it did not know us. But even then it was waiting. Not for warmth, not for life, but for form. The first, the last, the only one. Stone was its name, and with it, silence began. The stone lay at the center of the world, without desire, without movement. People came not as creators, but as witnesses. They said, "There will be order here." They built columns, inscribed laws, gave names to the wind and to time, and called it the beginning. The stone became the axis. Not a god, but a point of reference. It did not speak, but everything around it became speech. Thus was born the form that longed for eternity, not of movement, but of stillness, not of life, but of a trace. But the form did not remain in place. It passed through languages, through bodies, through centuries. It changed its appearance, but not its essence. In every temple, in every law, in every textbook, it sought continuation, sought the cold where it could freeze. It passed through cities, through wars, through oblivion. It was in the voices that argued and in the hands that built. But all of this was just an attempt to hold on to it. It kept moving forward, not along roads, but through ideas, not through bodies, but through meanings. It searched for a place where it could disappear, yet remain, where it could exist, yet not change, where it could become the final word, spoken without a sound. It reached the water, where the sky is reflected without a ripple. There, it built a city, not out of passion, but out of calculation. The streets are straight, the facades austere, thought like ice, transparent, yet solid. There, it stopped. It did not die, it froze. The city became a mirror. It did not speak, it showed, it did not argue, it asserted. It was not a center, but an end, not a beginning, but a monument. Form gained eternity, but lost movement. And in this stillness, a new silence was born. Not emptiness, but structure. Not death, but preservation. The city became not a place, but a gaze. And every facade, like a frozen thought, which cannot be changed. But even in the silence, a shadow of movement remained. The stone preserved memory, not of words, but of intentions. In the cracks, a whisper of ancient forms. In the reflection, a question that no one asks. An echo does not demand an answer, it simply exists. Form looked into itself, not into stone but into glass. There was no past there, only light refracted without meaning. The city became transparent, like a thought, like ice, like oblivion. And all that remained was a gaze that does not blink. It does not seek, it does not wait, it simply looks. And in that gaze, there is neither fear nor hope, but knowledge. Knowledge that everything has already been and everything has already become. It does not burn, it does not wound, it simply exists. The final call. Not winter, but peace. Not death, but completion. It became a form that cannot be destroyed, only forgotten. And here it is, the limit. Not a border, but the absence of a path. Here, nothing is built, nothing is argued, nothing is dreamed. Here, they look at the stone, at the ice, at themselves. And every gaze is like the last myth, told without words. The final form, the final call, the final echo that will not be repeated. Not because it disappeared, but because it has ended. Thank you for your attention. This was the legend of